Hello, good evening, SVS. If you are new to the channel, kindly like, share, subscribe, and please don't forget to hit the notification bell. Mr. Chinedu Michael, let's look at this unrelenting killing, serious insecurity in different parts of the country. We have seen a full bus being entered into the bush or rather forest in Benue. We saw the other day a community contributed about 10 million to go and secure the needs of their loved ones from Delta State. And the way it is, the whole South is say, okay, let us put behind a Tinubu to make sure at least that is the only thing you can achieve. Let us fight Fulani and bring them to this to an end. Because Ghana did it the other time. It's like the Tinubu is getting the support of the South to deal with this Fulani.
I think we should be careful if we want to chase shadows. If Tinubu refuse to do the needful now, return Nigeria to regionalism, where every region will be capable to defend themselves, take care of their territory and farms, protect themselves massively against the Fulani herdsmen. There's no need talking about Tinubu second term. Because we are not seeing it that it is possibly it can be another sellout to the north to allow a proper political conquest of the south. The campaign, I know its politics is not wrong, there's nothing wrong with that, but the way and manner the Fulani governors of the north and their supporters and their financiers and those who are backing them from outside the world are still insisting that they must conquer Nigeria, and that the Fulanis, who are naturally not indigenous in Nigeria, have started claiming indigenous, and that nobody can set them away, and that they have right of pastoralization anywhere, advancing the secret agenda under the name of S-men, nomads, they move from one place to another. That is what's happening. So Tinubu is not far from the truth if he can be able to return Nigeria to regionalism. Let every region be autonomous and be independent. And that is the only way out. Without that, the killing has not come to stop.
Because Tinubu is very, very clear the other day that the government is going to take over all the forests. We understand that is where those terrorists, Fulani militants, invaded. I think that is in the right direction.
I think to this extent, people should not be deceived again. Taking care of what is the military? They're not tired. The military themselves are tired, that they're exhausted. You know, the police are tired. They're only interested in bullying people on the streets. That's what they're interested in. The purpose of which Nigerian military was established has been defeated as a result of them not being able to, wipe out anything that has to do with insurgency in Nigeria. Meaning they are part of it. You can see where an entire region said they are not interested in Nigerian military. It empowers the Fulani military, the ISWAP, the Boko Haram, the herdsmen, the bandits, whatever they call it. Look at the way they are throwing money on the social media. They are happy, jubilating. And the intelligence report of the Nigerian military and police that is not only tailored at very dark man, and Nnamdi Kanu, cannot be able to single them out where they are. So forget what Tinubu is talking about, and let us even look at the history of how this became a regional war against the region. Because the South rising against the North will lead totally to disintegration of Nigeria.
Okay, now let me bring this out because what is said that in the time of Ashe as state governor and the time of Autumn as Benue state governor, in those two states they had anti-open grazing law prohibiting open grazing. But today it looks as if those laws are no longer being enforced.
Of course, that's it.
Some have argued that that is the way to go. Ban open grazing. Force the Fulani.
Oh God, that is not the way to go. Whatever they go, all the states that we are claiming they are going to ban this, ban that. They are now busy establishing ruga. Are you not hearing what is happening in Akwa Ibom currently now? That they have already started purchasing land in Akwa Ibom. It cannot happen when you have
in preparation for ranching.
foul. the Fulanis are using money to buy land in Akwa Ibom.
To acquire land.
They acquire land and they are selling because the government is moving to APC. As simple as that. So if you continue, as long as some of these governors from the eastern part of the country are being tailored as governors by the Fulanis, look at what Pozodima. I look at what Nnamdi Kanu said in the court yesterday, that it was Pozodima that brought the Fulanis, and it's not a joke. And no, I mean what they call the Reverend Father, I say is governor of Akwa Ibom. He's becoming a threat to Abia State because they are occupying boundaries between Abia now and Akwa Ibom. And especially the younger people are already selling land to Fulanis. Is that not Ruga?
But if I may ask this, Mr. Chinedu, sometime in 2010, Ghana government chased Fulani away out of their sovereignty. We can have a testimony of countries who did the same, and today they are better off for it because insecurity is not a challenge in those countries. Don't you think the government of Tinubu, getting the backing of the South, can do the same thing, at least to push them out of the South?
Tinubu cannot put them out of the South because Tinubu is part of the agreement that brought them to the South. Tinubu was a political factor that allowed political conquest in the South of the Fulanis. And now he's busy imposing his own. So what do you expect? He cannot stand up categorically and challenge them because he was used to conquer the South politically.
So he's complicit.
Yes. So no matter how you look at it, that's the fact. Forget what he's trying to do at this point in time. He knows the game he's playing. He knows what they want to achieve. After all, when Nigeria is running a Muslim ticket, he cannot predict them. Forget whatever cosmetic sympathy you are seeing. Tinubu is trying to do this. He's trying to reawaken, unite the South. Oga na lie. Typically lie. There is something behind it, and that is how regions and territories are being conquered because people refuse to open their eye. Can the entire South rise up against the North?
No, it's not. Even as we speak,
politically, I'm talking about politics. I'm not saying I'm strong or whatever.
No,
and they cannot.
No, I'm looking at the challenge of the Fulani military. Even as we speak, you can clearly see some Hausas who are already tired of the essence and hand-handedness of the Fulani, who are already calling on the South to join hand with them. Of course, I saw a video of an Hausa man who said the Hausa is more people than the Fulani. That currently is good that they should start publicly renouncing the Fulani. That they don't have anything in common with Fulani by our standard.
But what are they saying now? Are they saying, that's what I'm telling you now? The people, yes, and I'm telling you now, what is, how far, how long, how do Bola Ahmed Tinubu intend to disarm the Fulanis in Nigeria, politically? Remove all the emirs in the north, remove all the Fulani governors and begin to install outside governors. How is that possible? You saw what Bala Muhammad of Bauchi State was saying. He said they're not going anywhere. That he's a Fulani man.
No, I think it's a man who has said even their Bedouin, Bauchi is 70% Fulani.
I don't want to say, but they are not indigenous. From what we gathered, that the Fulanis in Nigeria is about 16 million, and the outside is about 66 million. So how do we get to this level if not the conspiracy of the West? As simple as that. Because they felt they are romancing each other to make sure that they oppress and suppress an Igbo man. But the thing, what is backfiring? The first thing remains that Yorubas are 50% Islam. That's not. Okay, listen to me. They are 50. That it will be easy for them to align themselves with them together. They know. They know actually that the red line is Biafra. The Fulanis know. Forget now that he's trying to break away from Middle Belt and see how he's going to bring Middle Belt. But all these things now. So Bola Ahmed want to tell me now that from the beginning he does not understand Nigeria. He does not understand how they use Barack Obama and the rest of them to bring down Jonathan's government. Look at it now. You people are part of the problem. Look at the reclag. Are you not seeing Gowon here? Do you see Gowon in Aya Devanja place? Are you not seeing them in Delta
When you
State?
say you people, I don't know exactly what you mean.
I'm talking about you people now. Yes. They say you are South, you are this and that. Because all the whole Northerners are in a Clark place now. How many of them went to Pahaya?
I do not represent any opinion in this interview.
No, you don't know. I am pointing out to you the damage that has been done already, and there's no way out. The only way out is disintegration, or Parliament will return Nigeria to regionalism. As simple as that. If you want to face out, Fulani conquest, infiltration in the south completely, and let every region, at least for one day, enjoy peace. Failure to do that, then they know that the red line. Forget imposing governors in the southeastern part of the country. And for when we talk about east, we talk about south and southeast. That's when we mention east. That's what we're talking about. We saw what Obulo did the other day. He hosted all the. We didn't see any. When you look and say, "Hey, go on," if you class don't die, you see go on there marching.
Okay, is it wrong for him to go for condolence?
Why did you go to Paya Adebayo place? Is Paya Adebayo not a nationalist? Or are you not reading meaning into it? Is Paya Adebayo not a nationalist, not a statesman? Does he know what go and pay him condolence visits? Why all of them flooded to Niger Delta?
What's in your own estimation? What's the reason?
Don't worry. So we are waiting for Tinubu to end his term now. We say consolidate. He will hand you over to Fulani. As simple as that. There's no two ways about it. How do you say the camp because of the clapper? He's pushing the political conquest with his own style as agreed. If not, a certain of would have rise up and stop one of the best government we are having in Nigeria under Jonathan. I am coming now to cry for that they should have mercy on you. Who is going to have mercy? But after turning to Reverend Father and Pastor, we know where we are going to put him at the end of the day.
I think I'm very thank you for your time. Thank you very much.